I fear the only depth I'll ever attain is 6 feet below the ground. I know the only depth I've ever proclaimed resonates a pitiful sound. They say that my atoms were made in the beautiful furnace of a star because of heavy elements and supernovas and something about quasars, but here I am on Earth and all I know is sky and ground and ocean and death. My breath is all I've got, and sometimes I lose it when I climb too many stairs, so I know how volatile it is. Sometimes I feel my soul leave its home in my chest, migrate to my lips, and sit there maddeningly on the brink like that kid that gets too close to the edge of a precipice to prove his courage. But we're several stories up, and mine is just one you can add to this pointless history book we've all been writing, because when the ink dries and the pages turn to dust, so will we. So you see, whatever I do, all my virtue, all my vice, whether I'm naughty or I'm nice, call me Satan or call me Christ, my blood and body will wither away. They kicked us out of heaven for the knowledge in an apple, so I decay. And yet, with every atom I say, that Adam would say to Eve, even if you had built a fire of lilies and roses and roasted my heart on those flames, I would still leave heaven for you and go to earth where all they've got is sky and ground and ocean and death. But those guys are immortal, and I am far from permanent. I'm not Adam and I'm not Eve. I'm not the wind that rustles the leaves or sand that shifts at suggestions from the breeze. I'm not even Newton or David. I can't invent calculus or paint with ease. My easels are filled with shadows in different shades of black, from the bright night touched by the light of a half-hearted moon to the stark dark of the deepest trench in the sea. If I could reach that depth, I would be there in a cold, cold heartbeat, but I fear the only depth I'll ever attain is 6 feet below the ground, that is. Until I noticed the depth in the pupils of your eyes, until you walked up to my easels and spilled your greens and blues and golds, until you picked up my history books and wrote your name on all the pages, until I saw you preparing lilies and roses for a great fire and sharpen a skewer without ever taking your eyes off of my slowly beating heart, which confusingly began to match tempo with the fluttering of your eyelashes. The soul of the universe is love, you said. I said, my silent cry echoes like thunder throughout the universe, but I know that no one will hear it except me. And you say, I am a mountain and a valley both. You call, I echo. What can I tell you of climbing the mountain and falling into the valley? What can I tell you of the beauty of temporality? What is the angel of death to him who is already love's casualty? If you come to me when I have a single breath left, I will sit up and sing until the sparrows die of envy, and when the reaper's scythe caresses my neck, I will whisper to you softly, are we immortal yet? Thank you.